The journey toward success is not a single step, but a series of evolving experiences, challenges, and opportunities for learning. One of the most vital principles in this journey is embracing continuous growth and ongoing commitment to self-improvement, learning, and development. Many people view success as a static endpoint, a final destination to arrive at. However, the true essence of success lies in the journey itself and the constant progression that comes with it. Embracing continuous growth not only fuels this progression, but also shapes who you become along the way. In today's fast-paced world, change is inevitable. Whether it's in your personal life, career, or external environment, growth is essential to keep pace with the world around you. The moment you stop growing, you begin to stagnate. The famous author and motivational speaker John C. Maxwell once said, "Change is inevitable, but growth is optional." This profound statement emphasizes the fact that while change will happen with or without our permission, it's our choice to either evolve and grow with it or remain static and get left behind. When we embrace continuous growth, we develop the ability to adapt to changes and stay ahead of the curve. This adaptability not only helps us overcome challenges, but also allows us to seize opportunities that we might not have noticed if we were not committed to growing. Success, therefore, becomes less about reaching a final destination and more about staying on a progressive path, constantly moving forward and evolving. At the heart of continuous growth lies the concept of a growth mindset, a term popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck. A growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. People with a growth mindset view challenges as opportunities to improve and see failures as learning experiences rather than reasons to give up. Adopting a growth mindset is key to embracing continuous growth because it fosters resilience, persistence, and a love for learning. Instead of being discouraged by setbacks, people with a growth mindset see them as part of the learning process. This outlook is vital to success because it helps you maintain motivation even when the journey becomes difficult. With a growth mindset, you understand that success isn't about being perfect or achieving everything immediately. It's about continually improving, learning from mistakes, and moving forward. Continuous growth requires a commitment to lifelong learning. In a world where information is readily accessible, the ability to learn new skills and acquire knowledge is more critical than ever. Whether it's through formal education, online courses, books, or personal experiences, learning keeps your mind sharp and helps you stay relevant in an ever-changing world. One of the biggest misconceptions about learning is that it ends once formal education is completed. However, the most successful individuals are those who understand that learning is a lifelong process. They invest time in reading, taking courses, and seeking out mentors who can help them grow both personally and professionally. Lifelong learners are always looking for ways to improve, whether it's developing new skills, expanding their knowledge in different areas, or enhancing their emotional intelligence. In the workplace, for example, those who are committed to lifelong learning are often the ones who rise to leadership positions. They are open to new ideas, willing to take risks, and constantly seek ways to improve themselves and their teams. Similarly, in personal life, continuous learning allows individuals to navigate relationships, challenges, and experiences with greater wisdom and emotional intelligence. Embracing continuous growth also means stepping outside your comfort zone. Growth doesn't happen when you're comfortable. It happens when you challenge yourself to take on new experiences, face fears, and push beyond your perceived limits. The comfort zone, while safe and familiar, is also limiting. It's the place where complacency thrives and where growth stagnates. Stepping outside your comfort zone might mean taking on new responsibilities at work, trying a new hobby, or facing a fear that has held you back. Each time you push beyond your comfort zone, you expand your capabilities and build confidence in your ability to handle challenges. The discomfort you feel in these moments is a sign that you are growing. One of the most powerful ways to embrace growth is by setting goals that stretch you. These are not the goals you know you can easily achieve, but rather those that require you to develop new skills, acquire new knowledge, or change your mindset. By setting stretch goals, you force yourself to grow in ways you may not have thought possible, and in doing so, you bring yourself closer to achieving the success you desire. Failure is often viewed as the opposite of success, but in reality, failure is an integral part of the growth process. When you embrace continuous growth, you begin to see failure not as a setback, but as an opportunity to learn. Every failure teaches you something new, whether it's about your own strengths and weaknesses, the effectiveness of your strategies, or the external environment. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This mindset allowed Edison to persist through countless failures and ultimately achieve one of the greatest inventions of all time. Like Edison, when you view failure as a learning opportunity, you become more resilient, more innovative, and more determined to succeed. The people you surround yourself with have a significant impact on your growth. If you're serious about embracing continuous growth, it's essential to build relationships with individuals who share a similar mindset. Growth-oriented people inspire and challenge you to be your best self. They push you to think bigger, aim higher, and step outside your comfort zone. By surrounding yourself with people who are committed to growth, you create an environment that fosters your own development. These individuals can offer valuable feedback, mentorship, and encouragement as you navigate your journey. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with people who are complacent or negative, you may find it harder to stay motivated and committed to growth. Embracing continuous growth means adopting a mindset where learning, development, and improvement become a way of life. Success is not about reaching a final destination, but about constantly evolving and becoming a better version of yourself. By committing to lifelong learning, stepping outside your comfort zone, learning from failure, and surrounding yourself with growth-oriented people, you set yourself on a path of continuous progress. The journey itself is the reward, and each step forward brings you closer to the person you are meant to become. Success, when viewed through the lens of continuous growth, becomes not an end goal, but an ongoing, fulfilling journey. In the pursuit of success, it's easy to become fixated on the grand, long-term goals that define what we believe success looks like. While having big ambitions is important, it's equally crucial to acknowledge the smaller achievements that occur along the way. Celebrating small wins is a powerful practice that reinforces progress, boosts motivation, and cultivates a positive mindset. These small victories serve as stepping stones toward larger goals and remind us that success is not just about the end destination, but about the journey itself. Small wins might seem insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but their impact on our motivation and emotional well-being is profound. Every time you achieve a small goal, it triggers a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction, which fuels your desire to keep going. Celebrating these wins reinforces the progress you're making and helps you build momentum. This momentum is critical for maintaining focus and energy, especially during long-term endeavors that can often feel overwhelming. Psychologically, small wins activate the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and motivation. This dopamine boost enhances your mood and makes you more eager to tackle the next challenge. Over time, consistently celebrating small wins creates a positive feedback loop, where the motivation to continue is driven by the accumulation of these micro-successes. Every achievement, no matter how small, contributes to the development of self-confidence. Confidence grows when you consistently prove to yourself that you are capable of making progress and overcoming challenges. Each small win validates your efforts and reinforces the belief that you can achieve your larger goals. This is particularly important when facing significant challenges or working toward ambitious goals that may take months or even years to accomplish. For instance, if your goal is to run a marathon, completing your first 5K race is a small but essential win. It not only shows you that you're physically capable, but also gives you the confidence to keep training for the bigger race. Without recognizing and celebrating this achievement, you might become discouraged by how far you still have to go. But by acknowledging each milestone along the way, you reinforce your belief in your ability to succeed. Success is often a long, winding road that requires sustained effort over time. During this journey, there will inevitably be moments when you feel tired, discouraged, or uncertain about whether you'll ever reach your final goal. Celebrating small wins helps you stay motivated and focused by breaking down the larger goal into more manageable and attainable parts. When the larger goal feels distant, small wins serve as reminders that you are making progress, even if it doesn't always feel that way. For example, if your goal is to write a book, finishing the first chapter is a significant win. By taking the time to celebrate this accomplishment, you remind yourself that each page you write is bringing you closer to the finished product. This not only boosts your morale, but also reignites your passion for the task at hand. Celebrating small wins creates a habit of positive reinforcement, which is essential for building sustainable success. By consistently rewarding yourself for the effort you put in, you condition your brain to associate hard work with positive outcomes. This encourages you to stay consistent and disciplined, even when the work becomes challenging or monotonous. Positive reinforcement doesn't have to be extravagant or complicated. It can be as simple as taking a moment to acknowledge your progress, sharing your success with a friend, or rewarding yourself with something small like a break or a treat. The key is to create a regular practice of recognizing and appreciating your efforts rather than waiting for the final, larger reward that comes with achieving the big goal. In addition to boosting motivation and confidence, celebrating small wins encourages self-reflection. When you take the time to acknowledge what you've accomplished, you also have the opportunity to reflect on the journey so far. This reflection allows you to evaluate what's working, what could be improved, and how you've grown along the way. Reflection on small wins helps you stay connected to your overall purpose and reinforces your commitment to the larger goal. It's easy to lose sight of why you started in the first place, especially when the road gets tough. But by regularly reflecting on your progress, you stay grounded in your mission and can adjust your approach as needed to stay on track. Success is rarely a smooth, linear process. There will be setbacks, challenges, and moments of doubt along the way. Celebrating small wins helps you develop resilience, the ability to bounce back from difficulties and keep moving forward. Each small win serves as a reminder that despite the obstacles, you are making progress. Resilience is built by recognizing that success is not defined by perfection or an absence of failure. Rather, it's about perseverance and the ability to keep pushing forward, even when the going gets tough. By celebrating small wins, you shift your focus from the setbacks to the progress you're making, which helps you maintain a positive outlook and stay committed to your goals. In addition to personal benefits, celebrating small wins can have a significant impact on group dynamics, especially in professional or team settings. When leaders and team members take the time to recognize small wins, it creates a culture of celebration and appreciation. This culture fosters collaboration, boosts morale, and encourages a positive working environment. Celebrating small wins in a team context also strengthens relationships and builds trust. It shows that every contribution is valued and that progress is being made collectively, even if the ultimate goal hasn't yet been reached. This sense of shared success helps keep the team motivated and unified, particularly during long-term projects. Celebrating small wins is about recognizing that success isn't confined to the final achievement, but exists in every step you take along the way. By appreciating the small victories, you create a mindset that values progress, resilience, and continuous growth. Each win, no matter how small, brings you closer to your larger goals, and by celebrating them, you ensure that your journey to success is as rewarding as the destination itself. In the pursuit of success, setbacks are an inevitable part of the journey. They can be disheartening, frustrating, and even debilitating, but they also offer invaluable lessons and opportunities for growth. Understanding that setbacks are not the end of the road, but rather stepping stones toward achieving your goals is crucial. Learning from setbacks enables you to develop resilience, refine your strategies, and ultimately pave the way for greater success. The first step to learning from setbacks is to shift your perspective on failure. Rather than viewing setbacks as negative outcomes or signs of inadequacy, try to see them as essential parts of the growth process. This mindset shift is often referred to as adopting a failure-positive perspective. Embracing this view allows you to approach setbacks with curiosity rather than fear. In many cases, the fear of failure can be paralyzing, leading individuals to avoid taking risks altogether. However, when you accept that failure is a natural part of any journey, it becomes easier to take calculated risks and pursue your goals with confidence. Remember, some of the most successful individuals have faced significant setbacks before achieving their dreams. For instance, J.K. Rowling was rejected by multiple publishers before finally finding one willing to publish Harry Potter. Each rejection, instead of marking the end of her journey, became a learning opportunity that ultimately led to her massive success. Once a setback occurs, it's important to take the time to analyze what happened. This involves reflecting on the circumstances surrounding the setback, identifying the factors that contributed to it, and determining what you could have done differently. By conducting a thorough analysis, you gain insights that can guide your future actions and decisions. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from challenges and maintain your focus on your goals despite setbacks. Learning from setbacks is a crucial component of building resilience. Each time you encounter a setback and choose to learn from it, rather than be defeated by it, you strengthen your resilience muscle. Resilient individuals understand that setbacks are temporary and do not define their overall ability to succeed. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, they focus on what can be learned and how to adapt moving forward. This resilience is built through experience. The more setbacks you face and learn from, the more equipped you become to handle future challenges with grace and determination. After analyzing a setback and understanding the lessons it offers, the next step is to adjust your approach. This might involve revisiting your goals, strategies, and tactics to ensure that you are better equipped to succeed moving forward. It's important to remain flexible and open to change, as the path to success is rarely straightforward. For instance, if you were working on a project that did not yield the expected results, you might consider altering your methods, seeking feedback, or collaborating with others to gain new perspectives. By adapting your approach based on the lessons learned, you increase your chances of achieving success in the future. Learning from setbacks doesn't have to be a solitary endeavor. Seeking support from mentors, peers, or friends can provide valuable insights and perspectives. Engaging in open discussions about your setbacks can help you gain clarity and understand how others have navigated similar challenges. Feedback from others can illuminate blind spots you may not have considered and offer alternative strategies that may lead to better outcomes. Sharing your experiences and learning from the experiences of others creates a sense of community and support that can be incredibly empowering. A growth-oriented mindset is essential for effectively learning from setbacks. This mindset emphasizes the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. When you cultivate a growth-oriented mindset, setbacks are viewed as opportunities for growth rather than as signs of failure. To foster a growth-oriented mindset, practice self-compassion. Recognize that everyone experiences setbacks and that they are a natural part of the learning process. Instead of being overly critical of yourself, treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Acknowledge your efforts and remind yourself that growth often comes from overcoming challenges. Learning from setbacks is not just about analyzing what went wrong, it's also about moving forward with renewed purpose and determination. Once you've identified the lessons learned and made necessary adjustments, it's time to refocus on your goals. Use the insights gained from the setback as fuel to propel yourself forward. Set new, achievable goals that take into account the lessons learned. Break these goals down into actionable steps that will guide your progress. By establishing a clear path forward, you can channel your energy into constructive actions that lead to success. In conclusion, learning from setbacks is a crucial component of the journey toward success. Embracing setbacks as opportunities for growth enables you to develop resilience, gain valuable insights, and refine your approach. Rather than being deterred by challenges, view them as essential parts of your journey that shape you into a stronger, more capable individual. Remember, success is not about avoiding setbacks, but rather how you respond to them. Each setback offers a lesson that, when embraced, can propel you toward greater achievements. By cultivating a mindset that values learning and growth, you position yourself for long-term success, turning obstacles into stepping stones on your path to greatness. In the pursuit of success, two critical qualities often stand out: persistence and patience. The journey toward achieving your goals is rarely a straight path. It is filled with ups and downs, obstacles, and unforeseen challenges. While it's easy to feel disheartened when progress seems slow or when obstacles arise, the ability to remain persistent and patient can make all the difference. Staying persistent and patient helps you navigate the complexities of your journey and ultimately reach your destination. Persistence is the unwavering commitment to continue pursuing your goals despite difficulties, setbacks, or delays. It is the tenacity to keep moving forward, even when the odds seem stacked against you. This quality is often what separates successful individuals from those who give up too soon. When you are persistent, you don't see failure as the end of the road. Instead, you view it as a temporary setback. You recognize that achieving your goals may require repeated efforts, adjustments, and learning from mistakes. The more you persist, the more you develop resilience, which in turn strengthens your ability to overcome future challenges. While persistence is essential for pushing through challenges, patience is equally important. Patience is the ability to endure delays, difficulties, or uncertainty without losing hope or enthusiasm. It is the understanding that success often takes time and that the journey may be longer than anticipated. In a fast-paced world where instant gratification is often the norm, practicing patience can be particularly challenging. However, many worthwhile goals require time, effort, and dedication. Recognizing that progress may not always be linear allows you to maintain a long-term perspective. When you approach your goals with patience, you set yourself up for sustainable success. Persistence and patience go hand in hand. While persistence drives you to keep moving forward, patience ensures that you remain calm and collected during the inevitable ups and downs of the journey. Together, they create a powerful combination that empowers you to face challenges head-on while maintaining a clear focus on your long-term goals. For example, an aspiring entrepreneur may encounter numerous rejections while seeking investors for their business idea. A persistent mindset allows them to continue reaching out and refining their pitch. At the same time, patience helps them understand that securing funding takes time and that each rejection is an opportunity to learn and improve their approach. To cultivate persistence and patience, it's important to set realistic and achievable goals. Break larger objectives into smaller, manageable milestones that allow you to track your progress and celebrate small wins along the way. This incremental approach not only makes the journey less daunting, but also provides a sense of accomplishment with each milestone reached. When you set realistic goals, you create a roadmap that guides your efforts. This clarity can help you stay focused and motivated even when faced with challenges. Remember, success is not solely defined by the final outcome, but also by the progress made along the way. Persistence and patience are about embracing the journey rather than fixating solely on the destination. When you focus on the process of growth and development, you begin to appreciate the lessons learned along the way. Every experience, whether positive or negative, contributes to your overall growth. Take time to reflect on your journey and acknowledge the progress you've made, no matter how small. By recognizing the value of each step, you cultivate a sense of gratitude that can fuel your persistence and patience. This mindset shift helps you remain engaged and motivated throughout the process. One way to develop persistence and patience is to learn from the experiences of others who have achieved success in their respective fields. Read biographies, listen to interviews, or attend seminars featuring individuals who have faced challenges similar to your own. Hearing their stories of perseverance can inspire you to keep pushing forward, even when the going gets tough. In addition, consider seeking mentorship from those who have already traveled the path you wish to pursue. A mentor can provide valuable insights, guidance, and encouragement that can help you navigate obstacles with greater confidence. Their experiences can serve as a reminder that persistence and patience are essential components of success. In conclusion, staying persistent and patient is essential for navigating the complexities of the journey towards success. By embracing these qualities, you empower yourself to overcome obstacles, learn from setbacks, and achieve your goals. Remember that success is not merely a destination, it is a journey filled with growth, learning, and resilience. As you pursue your dreams, cultivate the mindset of persistence and patience. Celebrate the small wins, learn from challenges, and remain focused on the progress you are making. In doing so, you will not only achieve your goals, but also develop the inner strength and character that will serve you well in all aspects of life. A positive mindset is a crucial factor in achieving success. It influences how you approach challenges, handle setbacks, and maintain motivation throughout your journey. Cultivating a positive mindset involves training your thoughts to focus on possibilities, opportunities, and solutions rather than limitations and problems. By fostering a positive attitude, you set the stage for personal growth, resilience, and long-term success. Research has shown that a positive mindset can lead to improved mental health, enhanced problem-solving skills, and increased motivation. When you maintain a positive outlook, you are more likely to take initiative, embrace challenges, and persist in the face of adversity. This proactive approach helps you overcome obstacles and seize opportunities that align with your goals. A positive mindset also influences your relationships and interactions with others. When you exude positivity, you attract like-minded individuals who support and inspire you. This supportive network can be invaluable as you navigate the ups and downs of your journey. Cultivating a positive mindset is closely tied to building resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity and maintain a sense of hope and determination. A positive mindset enhances your resilience by providing you with the mental tools to navigate difficulties with confidence. When setbacks occur, resilient individuals are more likely to view challenges as opportunities for growth. They understand that failure is not a reflection of their worth, but rather a chance to learn and improve. By cultivating a positive mindset, you strengthen your resilience, making it easier to adapt to changing circumstances and persevere in the face of adversity. A positive mindset is often closely linked to a growth mindset, the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. Embracing a growth mindset encourages you to see challenges as opportunities for learning rather than insurmountable obstacles. When you adopt a growth mindset, you are more open to feedback and constructive criticism. Instead of fearing failure, you view it as a necessary part of the learning process. This perspective fosters a love for learning and a desire to improve, ultimately leading to greater success. It's important to recognize that maintaining a positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring negative emotions or challenges. Life can be tough, and it's natural to experience frustration, sadness, or disappointment. However, cultivating positivity allows you to acknowledge these feelings without letting them overwhelm you. When faced with difficult situations, practice self-compassion. Allow yourself to feel your emotions, but don't dwell on them. Instead, focus on what you can learn from the experience and how you can move forward. Surrounding yourself with supportive friends and family during tough times can also help reinforce your positive mindset. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and deep breathing exercises, can be effective tools for cultivating a positive mindset. Mindfulness encourages you to stay present in the moment and observe your thoughts without judgment. This practice can help you develop greater awareness of your thought patterns and foster a more positive internal dialogue. Consider setting aside a few minutes each day to practice mindfulness, whether through meditation, yoga, or simply taking a quiet moment to breathe deeply. These practices can help reduce stress and promote a more positive outlook. As you work toward your goals, take the time to celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Recognizing your progress reinforces your positive mindset and motivates you to keep going. Celebrating successes can be as simple as treating yourself to something you enjoy or sharing your accomplishments with friends and family. When you celebrate your achievements, you acknowledge your hard work and dedication. This recognition fuels your motivation and reinforces your belief in your abilities, creating a positive feedback loop that encourages continued growth and success. In conclusion, cultivating a positive mindset is essential for navigating the journey toward success. By adopting techniques to foster positivity, challenging negative thoughts, and embracing resilience, you can create a mental framework that supports your goals and aspirations. A positive mindset empowers you to face challenges with confidence, learn from setbacks, and maintain motivation throughout your journey. As you continue to cultivate positivity in your life, remember that success is not solely defined by the end result, but by the growth and learning that occur along the way. Embrace the journey, nurture a positive mindset, and watch as you unlock your full potential on the path to success. As you make progress on your journey to success, take the time to celebrate your achievements with those who have supported you along the way. Sharing your victories fosters a sense of camaraderie and reinforces the bonds you've built. Celebrations can be as simple as a shared meal, a congratulatory message, or even a small gathering to recognize milestones. Celebrating together not only acknowledges your accomplishments, but also strengthens your relationships, creating a supportive community that encourages continued growth and success. In conclusion, building strong relationships is a vital component of achieving success. The support, knowledge, and inspiration you gain from meaningful connections can propel you forward on your journey. By investing in authentic relationships, actively listening, offering help, and prioritizing mentorship, you create a network that empowers you to overcome challenges and reach your goals. Remember that success is not a solitary endeavor. It is often the result of collaboration and the collective support of those around you. Embrace the power of relationships, nurture your connections, and watch as they enhance your journey towards success. As you cultivate strong relationships, you not only enrich your own life, but also contribute positively to the lives of others, creating a ripple effect of growth and success in your community. Taking calculated risks is an essential aspect of achieving success. Many people shy away from risk due to fear of failure or uncertainty. However, the most successful individuals often embrace risks as opportunities for growth and advancement. By learning to take calculated risks, you can step outside your comfort zone, seize new opportunities, and propel yourself toward your goals. Calculated risks are decisions made after careful consideration of the potential benefits and drawbacks. Unlike reckless decisions, which are made impulsively, calculated risks involve weighing the odds and assessing possible outcomes. This strategic approach allows you to make informed choices that maximize your chances of success while minimizing potential downsides. Taking calculated risks often means stepping outside your comfort zone where true growth occurs. While the prospect of uncertainty can be daunting, it's essential to remember that great achievements often come from taking bold steps. One of the biggest barriers to taking risks is the fear of failure. It's essential to recognize that failure is a natural part of the growth process. Here are some strategies to help you overcome the fear of failure. While taking calculated risks is essential for growth, it's also important to balance risk with caution. Not every opportunity is worth pursuing, and some risks may be too great for your current situation. Trust your instincts and use your judgment to discern which risks align with your goals and values. Incorporate a sense of mindfulness into your decision-making process. Consider the potential consequences of your actions and how they align with your long-term vision. Balancing risk with caution allows you to make informed decisions that maximize your chances of success while safeguarding your well-being. Taking calculated risks is a vital component of achieving success. Embracing risk allows you to step outside your comfort zone, learn from experiences, and seize new opportunities. By assessing potential outcomes, conducting research, and reflecting on past experiences, you can make informed decisions that propel you forward. Overcoming the fear of failure and learning to view challenges as opportunities for growth will empower you to take bolder steps on your journey to success. Remember that every risk you take contributes to your personal and professional development, helping you become more resilient and adaptable. As you navigate your path to success, don't shy away from calculated risks. Embrace them as valuable opportunities for growth, learning, and innovation. With each step you take, you'll not only move closer to your goals, but also unlock your full potential and create a fulfilling and successful journey.